Hello everyone and welcome back to another Ravio Plays Digimon World DS. As you can see, everyone has leveled up a little bit at least. And by a little bit, I mean a whole bit. So we're going to start the episode with some Digivolution hijinks. Anyone that can go up to Ultimate will go up to Ultimate. So Terrier is now Rapidmon. Ooh. We can't go fully up into Mega Gargamon. Dorymon, who we've been training oh so gracefully, can go up into Dorumon. Pulling his level back down to 10 from 30. I don't like that. Because... Well, if I get 8 more levels in this episode, he can Digivolve again. Of course, Lop can't Digivolve. But... as you can see, Poyo is at their max. It's time for a Digivolve. Ikakumon Digivolve to Zudomon. And we got Zudomon now. Poyo the Zudomon. Now we can either go into... wow! Vicemon, which is his normal, or if we get up the levels, Neptunemon. Now, of course, I don't think we have the Holy necessary for him yet. We don't. And due to some little hijinks with getting people situated, some of them might not have their stuff. So I want to check to make sure. I'm also going to switch to 3 ultis on the party. Alright, remove the Novice Blade and the Bit Ring from him. Then we're going to put it on Terrier. Actually, we'll put the Silver Blade on him. Then the Bit Ring. Man, I should have put that Silver on him. Whoops. Oh no, we have the Tooth Scimitar. I forgot about that. We have the specific one that gives us instant freezer. Right, the Diona helm we have only works for insect. Well, we are now ready to continue through the ancient canyon. Now let's head on in. Ancient Canyon's not a bad area. As you can see, I did do some grinding on these guys, the Apemon in the area. Straight Punch. That takes out a lot. Alright, what's Terrier's? Straight Punch. Let's go for it. Wow, okay, that was 2 of them. 2 for 2. Okay, so it looks like we have to go down here. And then it looks... oh, there's an item up here, but can I get blue chests? I don't remember. Yeah, you can also see I've fought quite a few Caesarmon. Straight Punch, Evil Wave, Harpoon Torpedo. Oh, so his main... so he still has Harpoon Torpedo. That's weird. I didn't think I'd see Harpoon Torpedo on him. And Harpoon Torpedo hits lot harder now that he's Zudomon. Oh, I can. Oh, it's a Sunday. Okay. Apemon going ape. In case anyone wonders, and they'll see this later on, Metal Greymon does have the Giga Blaster move, but I may not use it because Giga Blaster tends to not work. It tends to mess up more than it helps. I'm trying to remember if I have to go up the north, or it's not north, it's the west path that you just saw. And yes, I've fought quite a few of these Growlmons too. So if I wanted, I could go get a Growlmon. I'm gonna just try to run from them because I don't particularly want to fight them if I don't have to. Alright, so I think there's a path down here, isn't there? I thought there was. I may have just completely messed that up. Oh, Minotaurumon. I remember you. You're one of the Digimon that one of my other Digimon, I think it was Gatsumon, could Digivolve into. Oh, yeah. Okay, so slight hiccup. This area down here has nothing. That is one weird thing about this game. I've noticed over time of playing it is that, like, it looks like there should be something in certain areas. I think that's to do with certain Digimon giving you quests in the islands, but at least when I played this, because this isn't my first fresh playthrough, although I don't remember going through this area at all, so it's one of the things from a fresh playthrough standpoint would be that, like, I noticed it the first time I did the fresh playthrough, I didn't really notice Digimon giving me quests because they didn't give me quests. In the later game, Dawn and Dusk, that was a thing to inhibit the main story from just continuing, was you had side quests. And sometimes you had to get them from the farm Digimon. Like you guys saw when I did my Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, or my Digimon World Dawn playthrough, not Dusk, I haven't done a Dusk playthrough, that I did all of the farm Digimon side quests. I found out all of what was needed, what Digimon was needed, what their attribute had to be, the whole 9 yards. I was trying to, because I wanted to find out, well, how many there were on top of the other stuff, and how many would be particularly difficult. They weren't that bad. I was more worried that some of them would be impossible unless you had, like, Super Megas. So Omnimon, Chaosmon, I think Armageddonmon can be in that game, but I'm not sure. Certain Digimon, I'm never certain if they're in a game until I look through the decks a few times. I always call them decks because I started more with Pokemon for games. So instead of, I think the newer games call it a field guide, I call it either a Digipedia or a Digidex, because Digidex just sounds cool. like I said though, with I think it was, yeah, I did state if we get a full, when we get a full translation for Digimon World Lost Evolution, I will play the entire story fresh. It won't be like this one where it's kind of a pseudo fresh, where it's, this is only my second time playing this. It will be a fresh from the start game. And hopefully eventually we could get a Supercross Wars Red and Blue translation, and I will play those as well. That will also that would actually hang up all of the Digimon story games to where I've played them. Ooh, a revived duel. That's not a bad item to get. Alright, after the last time these guys got to actually hit me, I'm gonna just start sweeping them in the way that gets Minotaurumon out of my face faster. Harpoon Torpedo! I mean, he's still got the horn, so it makes sense that he should be able to do Harpoon Torpedo. It's a different kind of horn, though, so... But yeah. I would love to play through all the Digimon story games. And I've always said it. Bandai, if you're watching, if you're listening, when the next Digimon story game comes out, even if you want to do it before the full game comes out, I'd be willing to beta test the game. I could stream the game. I don't know how well I do. I'm not that good of a streamer. But I will flat out play the game. And I will give critiques on every aspect of it. Because as I've stated, some critiques from different games that I've played so far. This game, the fact that you couldn't degenerate from the start and you had to wait. On my first playthrough, that was actually annoying because I couldn't... I think I went into Geogreymon and I didn't want to go into Geogreymon. Because I found out pretty early on that there was not a Shine Greymon endpoint to that. It was just up to Rise Greymon. And they didn't even try giving him a separate Mega. There's just no Mega. It's a end cap at Ultimate. So I was kind of mad until I got the ability to degenerate. Then I was like, okay, I'm fine now, because I can go back up the other line. Beyond that, so looking at this game actually doesn't have all the Digimon that, like, you could have now, and that's fine. There's actually, but there are a lot of Digimon that are in these games that do not show up in later games. Like, several of the Armor Digivolutions have just been nixed completely. Bring back all of the armors. And I mean all of them. Like, you should not have a game where you can get a Digi-Egg and not be able to get every single one of its armors. Like, I think it's Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, or it's this one. Actually, I think it's this one. You can get Digi-Eggs, but you can't get their forms. So there are certain forms from the show you can't get. I think one of them is like Armadillomon has, in the show he has Digimon and Samarimon. Digimon and Samarimon are not in this game, although the Digi-Egg of Intelligence and the Digi-Egg of, I think in the dub it's called Reliability, are both in the game. For Hawkmon, Halcymon is not in the game for the Digi-Egg of Love. Raidramon is not in for the Digi-Egg of Friendship. For Vmon, which is an insult. So, again, put in the Digi-Eggs, all of them. Put in all their forms. If a specific Digimon is in. For the spirits, I can understand only doing the up to Susanumon, but at least you could have them go up into the ancient forms, because that could be something you could do with Agunimon even. Agunimon and Lobomon is have them go into have them as a secondary mega be able to go up into Ancient Greymon, Ancient Garurumon, the actual 10 legendary warriors. Don't just hard cap them at hitting Emperor Greymon and I actually forget what his name is. But yeah, those two. You don't want to hard cap people into doing one line. That's actually really bad in my opinion. So bring us all of the spirits. Like, you could just have us fight a tournament that's just the spirits. And it would probably work out really well, because first round could be like Kumamon, and basically you have us fight all of the human spirits at one time, and then have all of the beast spirits be a separate tourney. And it'd be kind of cool doing it that way. Oh. Babamon! Digimon! Babamon! Digimon! I love these two old coots. The broomstick and the paw wand. Alright. But yeah, if you notice on the top screen for this, Giga Blaster says low rate of hit, so I don't want to use it. We're gonna go for Babamon to start. Oh, these guys are holy. That actually might help a lot. Ooh, Triadic Blast. 3 times. I knew Bunny Pummel, which was his previous move to this, got to hit like twice. Oh! Man, I wish I had gotten that third one on Digimon. Lesson learned. Wow, Poyomon does not have defense. Alright, Harpoon Torpedo! I wish it had changed the move to Vulcan Hammer, because it would have made more sense. Yeah, keep the ability to have special moves like you've been doing. I think Bandai Namco is the one making this, so yeah, keep the special moves. Keep the ability to attack without using your MP, because when you took that away in Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, I don't know if you brought it back in Lost Evolution or later, but that's actually a really good thing to keep. 978 holy experience, that's not bad. Expanded trees, keep those, but also bring in a lot of Digimon. Don't cherry pick like you've been doing. Same with like their baby forms. Stop cherry picking and making so many attached to so many baby forms. Put a lot more baby forms of Digimon in. We're not going to be insulted that we have to use more babies. So now we're out of there. Pagumon now knows who he used to be. So now we've beat Digimon and Babamon. We find out where we need to go next. Hey, Calamon. Chrome Mine. Okay, so Chrome Mine is where we could go. It's actually not a bad idea. But first, I want to see if Toko can finally go up. Toko can! Digivolve! Angemon! Digivolve to Magna Angemon! That's awesome. We've now got Magna Angemon. That's so cool. At level 45, he can go up into Serafimon. Can he 45? No. So I'll have to de-digivolve him, re-digivolve him. His attack stats are worse than Poyo's, so we'll probably leave him off the team. Dorimon's got a huge stat buff. Holy cow. Like, look at his attack. That is ridiculous. A 348? And he's only a champion. This Digimon is ridiculous. Alright, what's his requirement for the next? Level 30 plus 2k. Well, he can hit level 30, but he's going to need way more in his dragon. I can honestly put him on the team now and just take off Poyo, but I think Poyo being ultimate trumps him for now. His defense is higher though, his spirit's higher, his speed's higher than everyone else. Wow. Alright, you know what? We're gonna switch him out. I want to see how he does in Poyo's place. We're gonna remove the damage ring, leave the Tooth Scimitar, because he's the only one that can use the Tooth Scimitar. Let's give him the Novice Blade to increase his damage by 8. Give him a damage ring to buff his damage even further. Oh yeah, we should check the rest of the Digimon before... I don't even think we should really head off to the Chrome Mine yet. We might go into the interior and just look at it. But we should look... There is... I didn't keep Lop with me the entire time. Ooh! Seedramon can Digivolve. Beta can Digivolve. I didn't know he could Digivolve. So he can go up to Mega Seedramon. That's cool. I haven't gotten a Mega Seedramon. I haven't seen that in a while. I love that. So his next one is Metal Betamon, or Metal Seedramon, or Giga Seedramon. Oh man. Can he even hit the levels of either of those? Wait. 43. Oh, one shy of Giga. He could go into Metal first, and then de-digivolve and go into Giga afterwards. You don't get to see Giga Seedramon too often. Looks like 4 more levels and he can go into Minotaurumon. I don't know why some of these show me all the way up their lines. Because I haven't Digivolved him into Minotaurumon. It's also weird that it goes up to Ghoulmon. Alright, Impmon, let's see, where can you Digivolve to, buddy? Currently Roachmon. We can't really see anything past his champion. So we'll Digivolve him into Roachmon. We'll check champion to ulties. Well, going from champion to ulti. And see if there's anything. So Roachmon can go into Mega Kabuterimon Blue. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Vilemon goes into Mummymon. I think I want Mummymon, honestly. So I'm gonna go back and have him be ready to go into. But none of the Digimon that are in the island have I used. I didn't use any of them for while I was doing the level grinding. I actually used a Digimon that's in the bank currently. Okay. Can he even... Okay, yeah, he can hit it. I used Tyranno. Because Tyranno has been a good one. And getting him to where... Getting Tyranno to where Tyranno can Digivolve up into Triceramon is just cool. So I got him ability to go into Triceramon, but that's it. Cannondramon! A 220 defense and level 40. Can he go up to level 40? 43. That's not a bad one. Alright, let's look at our Digiconvert list, because we probably have quite a few. We haven't Digiconverted Wormmon, but I haven't found Vmon yet. And I don't want to convert him until we've got Vmon. Then I'll convert him over. Growlmon's at 315, 8mon at 300, Sukamon, Minotaurumon, Stingmon. I mean, we could just go straight into Stingmon, but I feel like I need specific stats to go up to Paildramon. I feel like there is a stat thing I'll have to look up to find out how to go into it. Dragomon, Seadramon, Renamon. Okay. If I had to grab anything right now as a, hey, I eventually want to Digivolve this, it's Growlmon. Because we haven't found Guilmon or any of its other stages. It's only been Growlmon. It's the same with Renamon, weirdly. Renamon we haven't found any of the rest of them. So we're going to keep Growlmon named Growl. Digimon list. He's going to be in the box. So let's see what you got. Let's see what you're working with. What you working with. Okay, so you come from Guilmon, who comes from Kuramon. Okay, that's an interesting turn of events. Kodasarimon up to Infirmon, Muchomon into Akatorimon. It looks like Growlmon can go into War Growlmon or Black War Growlmon. So I'm assuming this is like Chaos Gallantmon, and this should be Galamon or Magitramon, I figure, but oh, going back and getting Kuramon, or going to get Kuramon into Karamon. Oh, I mean, I've already got a Dark Digi on my team, but that's really tempting. I don't know. Let me hear from you guys. Would you guys like me to turn the Growlmon I just got back into a Kuramon and go up the Karamon line? Or would you guys like to see me go up the normal Growlmon line with them? So, this is Chrome Mine, but we will call it there. thank you everyone so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.